we came up, just to keep this short, we came up with something called the AI Action Plan, which has 3 pillars. 2 of those, I would say, are way more domestic for America. One is we want to build infrastructure. As you know, AI needs energy. It needs data centers to power the GPUs and the TPUs, and we want to make sure we can unlock the building of infrastructure. So if you want to nerd out about grids and gas turbines and nuclear power, I'm your person. Second pillar is we want innovation. We want to make sure we unlock the Geminis of the world, the OpenAIs of the world, the Groks of the world, the Anthropics of the world, and a lot of startups who may not have even been created yet, which in my old job I was trying to invest in, and Hemant is investing in. We want to make sure we unleash them, and they're not dealing with some of the regulatory red tape that we used to see in the, the Bletchley Park Summit and some of the previous stone setting. But the final piece, and I think most relevant to India in this conversation, is we want to make sure the world uses the American AI stack. And what does that mean? That means from the bottom up, it means our semiconductors and advanced AI chips, NVIDIA, AMD, Google's TPUs, Cerebrus, so on and so forth. Second, we want to make sure the world uses our AI models, all of the companies that I listed above. And third, it uses our applications and builds applications on top. And we want to be sure we are amazing and easy to do a business with, and and that's what we've been really focused on. And for India, just to kind of like bring this home a bit, there's kind of this whole conversation about what does sovereign AI mean. When we think about it, America is going to have a minimum of $600 billion in investment across the hyperscalers next year. That could be a conservative estimate. And this is going to power AI training runs, data centers, compute. And we think all of our allies, and India as a key ally, should be leveraging and building on top of this infrastructure. Now, this does not mean giving up on strategic autonomy. This, Indian companies will need to bring in local language support. It needs to bring in local culture. It needs to have inference for low latency built on infrastructure here. But at the end of the day, we want the American AI stack to be the bedrock that everyone builds